It's in the game.
Well, people out there, let's get it. Gonna start this thing off right. Brought to you by Proper 12. Opening the season, yes. Southern Cal. Gonna see what's up. We'll see. They about that life. Probably are. I didn't see the overall.
A top 25 clash in the early season as both of these programs try to make an early statement and build that resume. Welcome everyone to Williams-Brice Stadium, home of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Gamecocks will get this season underway as Tony Tyler. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Leaves it with the running back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They start the season in the top 10. Ideal position to make a run, but what do they need to avoid?
Well, I think you avoid the talks about me and where we're at, because that doesn't matter. This team's got a lot to prove. It's a very talented team, but they got to start the season off fast. That first
Breaks into the open. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical. They stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on second down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up third and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Still on his feet at the 45. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. just a perfect example of not deciding before the snap where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off and does a nice job being patient, taking his time, in the drag route, getting the first down.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that.
And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Trojans! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent who's really helping out this offense.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. To the air on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
The Gamecocks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall on the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball fall to the ground.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Hunt is on its way. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Across the 45. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. He's got 47 yards on the ground, and they wanted to have an identity as a running team, and he's giving them that in the season opener. The Trojans just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out fast.
time every. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on first down. Good timing on the quick out. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. The quick out. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marking at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. They'll go to the toss. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. He wants to change this route. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really
won't
couldn't
catch
use
the
that
ball.
against their physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He makes the fair catch at his own 8-yard line, and that might have kept him from being backed up even further. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I can go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down in the end zone.
They've got them pinned deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Wants to go up top. Floating away. He'll pull it down and run. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Man, that's so frustrating. And it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab at the 30. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Ohio State is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Troy Smith, and they're right back in this. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oh, they're after him. Working that wide receiver screen. Nice move there. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what this one's about. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Well, they've put themselves in a hole. It's 1st and 20. From the gun, looking for a man. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang
This
on to the
ball, man.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He gambles and throws one all the way back to the left. Pass in the deep ball. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Running back searching for a hole. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football, create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the
Can
football.
y'all block?
I feel like this guy, too, is just an
Golly.
explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now he's doing some damage on this defense.
Keeps looking downfield. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you hold on to the ball.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
And that might be the edge of his range, but he had just enough. Now the lead is down to 11.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Sends it back in motion. He wants to start this drive with a pass. They get another rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean, and sometimes, like on this play, the DBs do a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it down the left. They can put on 3rd down as he gets to the 46-yard line. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. The give on the inside.
And that's a really nice play.
So those
It's
extra
impressive.
4-5
Understand that
XP
defense
would've
thinks you
came
might
through.
run the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
throws to the back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. The 30. He's at the... And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out a wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And he added the extra point. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And he's not going to take the touchback. Slips through the line. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Looking to take a shot. He can't find his man in the
Why
clock.
are you falling down instead of jumping for the ball? What
Well,
the
the
heck?
offense is doing
This
trying to at
guy.
least get a
Oh,
vertical range here at the
gosh,
end
my
of the first
gosh.
half. So they take a vertical shot down the field. But
He's
give
falling
the
for
defense
the-
credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
He's going for a big play downfield. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Lucas. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Back to pass on second down. Gonna try to get it himself.
It's just so
He
nice
said a
to have
block.
QBs
Y'all can't
that
catch.
are
You need
nowadays
to block.
football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down.
And that's a picture-perfect start for this defense. To start the second half now, your team's got the lead. You get to stop right away, get the ball right back to your offense to try to expand this lead. Nice start to the second half.
Now on the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They'll give it to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got a man. It's Harris. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
Throws to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but the snapping the football, everybody being on time, man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
A lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
Tight end finds a soft spot. Running through contact. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that can do things after the catch, any play could be an explosive one, and you saw it right there. Tremendous job getting it to him early, and he does the rest.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to fire. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, USC! Sometimes you're hesitant to use your quarterback as a runner. Not when your quarterback runs like this.
You dang right. I'm going to use him. I'm going to use him early and often. The dude can run so well, can make you miss. Do you worry about him getting dinged up throughout a game? Sure, but when you can do things like that, it makes your offense so much stronger.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Clemson is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up this week in practice. They're up by 30 over BYU. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rushes on him. He'll pull it down. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
These receivers on these scramble drills are going to have to play with a little bit more urgency because this pass rush is getting after the QB. He was flushed out to the left and wasn't able to complete that throw because of the hit he took.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, after struggling so much in the first half, you thought they would have made some adjustments here at halftime to see if they can open up this passing game. But early on in the second half, they're just not really able to get that done. Incompletion on 3rd down in your own end, you're expecting them to punt.
The Gamecocks will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Man, defensively, this is beautiful. You want them to be aggressive. You got to continue to get stops. You got the lead. Now you give the ball back to your offense again with a chance to salt this away here in the second half.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They'll go to the ground. Oh, he's got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Trojans. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Lucas. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Anthony. Can't get him to the ground. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. It's first down from their own 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down. He's got a first down, but that might be the final play of the third quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
I got to give this defense a lot of credit. They were very confident coming into this one, even though they were going up against one of the best quarterbacks in the entire country. They're confident because they believe in their ability to get to him, and they've been able to do that in this game. There's another sack here.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
Almost intercepted in the end zone, and what a red zone stop that would have been. It'll be fourth down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive, and this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the fourth quarter.
Nice move to pick up yardage. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down.
And as an offense, you've got an unconventional call. You're trying to get your receiver the ball using pre-snap motion, but you've got to do a better job up front blocking. Couldn't get it done, and now it sets up fourth down.
They booted away on fourth down. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. To the air on first down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First,
makes the grab, and he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. The Trojans trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! And the punishment has been extended.
Number 20.
And this kind of performance has to give this team so much confidence. Week one, you go on the road into a hostile environment, and you put the beat down like this. This coaching staff is going to be happy on the ride home.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
and this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He'll try to do it himself.
Why do you?
He was able to
Did you see
score
how many
and
minutes?
pick up just a few on that one.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time,
I love you
nice
too.
job buying time.
Don't use your
trying to throw the
head.
Football downfield, nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you.
Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they...
Fires one high and deep. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
I think after failing on the fourth down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Guys, he's up to 103 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Bringing the heat. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He goes out of bounds, and he is really close to the goal line there, knocking on the door.
Now on the third play of the drive, third down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
South Carolina, 10.
And he's going to bring this one out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got the quick pass. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Under fire. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Coming up, 4th down.
With the clock running, this should be the final play. Still firing away as they'll go down swinging. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.
What we've seen this evening is that when they get backed up like this, they don't have the protection and they don't.
Learn my team. Wow. Can I even learn my team?
Eagles won the Super Bowl. See out there? They're saying travel. Baker Mayfield, red influencer. And those big. No, football is not a ploy. It's not.
toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Temple Owls, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Lincoln Financial Field. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Temple Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. Memphis ready to kick it off and get things started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Temple's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The short hands, it's Hardy. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Temple lines up quickly.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Guys, let's think for just a moment about Temple. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough, but it looks as if they won this battle with a commitment from a 3-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this 3-star the ball.
Looking to throw again. He lost one down the sideline. Makes a catch at the 15. Touchdown, Temple. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Memphis Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys.
Wasting no time taking a shot. He's got it at the 30. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, Memphis. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Temple takes over, and the offense will return to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Owls want to pick up the tempo. Dropping back, it's Van Buren. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Temple lining up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The Tigers will try to convert on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Wants to throw. It's Van Buren. Quickly complete. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Morton. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And the Owls hit it quickly to the line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Handoff from the gun. Hard running there. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
Let's go.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes a grab over the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
At the 37-yard line. Offense facing 4th down. Number 37.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. Temple lining up to punt it away.
On to kick it away.
Special Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it down at the 10. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting...
There he goes! Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. At the 45 on his way. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was locked in. You can tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes the easy completion. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? Memphis needs to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. Temple takes over, and the Owls send the offense back onto the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line. Temple lines up quickly.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Back to throw, it's Van Buren. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He stopped short, and it's 4th down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Temple lining up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
No fair catches here, looking for room. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. He's got it, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Tigers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Looking downfield on first down. Zings it complete to the right. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board. Lets it fly deep downfield. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Philly. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Lincoln Financial Field.
Temple will try to boot this one deep to get the second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. From the gun, running back on the move. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
This Memphis offense going to work again on 1st down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable.
Back's going for the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. Offense gets the winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring.
Seven. Seconds. Sideline. Excuse me. Saul. Chipley.
offense. Scoring.
Joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get right to the action.
away to start us off.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So the Clemson Tigers offense comes on the field first today. And remember last year, both these teams collided playing well at the end of the season. Kirk ended up being a brutal defensive game. Gamecocks rallying late to win it by 3.
Yeah, Chris, think about last year. One thing about Clemson, when they have a 7-point lead in the fourth quarter in Death Valley, usually that game is over. But when Norris Sellers, the quarterback from South Carolina, went on the road in that environment and won the hearts and the trust of the staff to be able to win that game in a comeback fashion, really exciting, and I think it really elevates the intensity of this rivalry.
He'll throw it now. Grab by the receiver. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain in the throw. And the Tigers come up the line to crank the tempo up here. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
No, kick it away here. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense comes out for their first possession today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it to watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Gets into space at the 50. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Pass caught. 2nd down now. He'll toss it to the back. Brought down quickly after the pitch. The defense reading that option very well.
That's how you defend the option. Take the quarterback away and then use your speed to bring the pitch back down.
Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of...
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. We finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Gamecocks are on the move here. From the shotgun, an inside handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun, he hears it off. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and moving away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. Using the clear at the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And off here from the shotgun. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, Kirk, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer's been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just for Clemson, but really for both these teams.
The Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And a huge gain. They finally bring it down at the 11.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They keep him off balance with a run. He's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Got momentum at the start of that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. On 1st down, it's play action. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense will make the stop. It will probably be the final play of this open quarter. And it's South Carolina in the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. They have to go back to the drawing board.
Quick throw caught over the middle. Breaks free with room to run. Now here he goes. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run. And the Tigers looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. And he drops back in the gun. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson. So what happened there? The defense just lost track of the tight end down the goal line.
I don't know if they were just so focused on defending the goal line, they just completely forgot about the tight end. That'll be probably the easiest touchdown throw and catch of the game we see all day.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackle made after a solid gain to spot the ball for 31. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a first down. They keep him guessing with a run. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on the screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Gamecocks will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. After a clutch conversion on 4th down, let's see if they keep feeding the running back here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down. And the long drive continues. The offense pushing the ball down the field. The pocket breaking down. Catch made on the right side. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and the ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Now the timeout was called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. Looking to throw yet again. Moves out of the pocket. Rolls all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And Chris, even in this condensed space down in the red zone, a superior athlete is just eventually going to be a superior athlete. You hesitate for a second, and this guy's going to make you pay, and the defense here was left with the bill.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over it that time. They'll crank up the tempo here. The clock ticking down. 2nd down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback Drops back from the shotgun. Tries to get it to the running back. Grab near the sticks. It's Pryor. They finally make the tackle, but a huge gain down to the 15. Clemson now operating in the red zone. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change through the air, but we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
Extra point splits the uprights. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Goes to his right side there for the completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He finds his man. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. They bring him down, and the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds an open target on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the receivers got it. They make the stop at the 25, and it's first and 10 for this offense. On first and 10 here, we're going to throw the ball. Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. This time enough for one more play in the half. Wants to throw it. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The field goal is good. And with that, they regain the lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, the Palm Tree Trophy on the line, and already Clemson and South Carolina have given us some stirring moments. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. With that, let's send it back to the guys to see how the battle between South Carolina and Clemson plays out.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Bringing pressure. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. So second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it in the open. That'll put him over 150 yards today. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch, a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
The Gamecocks have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. 1st down and 10 now. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of the defense has the ability to play long, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offense. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. pitch. SEC championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on last year's national champions, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're going to run it. Passes the 40. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Grab down the middle. It's Owens. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Completion makes it 2nd and short. And he'll set up to throw. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The receiver grabs it. You make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a 1st down at the 21. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
George has moved into the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after pulling up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackle right there. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back. Looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. So on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. See if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun handoff here. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Hit as he throws it deep. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, the hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there. Had great protection. The receiver ran a nice route. Just not able to convert there on that 3rd down. Let's see what their decision is on 4th down coming up.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 4th down, look at the throw for it. It's another deep shot. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. What? Crucial call here. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake by the defense on 4th down. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Georgia. There was no catching it that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep down the left side. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Well, Kirk, it's Georgia on top so far. Let's check out the stats now in the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field, ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. He hands it to the back. Past the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Who's in the clear? He takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Dogs.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball, gets some space, and from there, no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down.
He blocked me into the kick.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Blocked into the kick.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Gets some blocks. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts to take it to the house.
They're setting out to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail them. Got momentum and scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He gets loose. And here he goes. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Hey, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A one-play touchdown in the last possession. We'll see if they can duplicate that magic here. Solid game, moves the ball to the 37.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Defense makes the tackle, but that wildcat look does produce a first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Second down play coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
picked up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. A deep shot to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up 4th down.
Chris, they come up with the incompletion, but I like the idea of stretching the defense. You can do so much to help out with your short to intermediate passing game, even affect the running game by making those safeties aware that you're willing to take a shot downfield.
One team stays on the sideline, offense going for it on 4th down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Let's it fly to the wideout. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, Georgia. They connect for 6. A tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous. He's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
South Carolina, 14.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop on that.
It's that push.
3. That's solid coverage.
Think I'm lying too.
Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. They bring him down at the 16. So South Carolina's offense making the men on the field to open this game. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense and get stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
Hey, Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take a chance, but it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Press coverage now from the secondary. Back to pass. It's Jordan. Caught by the receiver. They make the stop and out before a solid gain that time. The Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down. Defense is coming after him.
What a defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
They'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of it.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. And there's the handoff. He finds some space. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First and 10 play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled a timeout. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Grab made by the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, South Carolina.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
After up and good. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. They'll give it to the back. First down, looking for more now. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Back to throw. It's Jordan. Lets it go quickly. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. He steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that, the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the...
Breaks into the clear. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Gamecocks hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. The Gamecocks lining up here on first and 10. It's a shotgun run call. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch downfield. Catch made quickly, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 25. The Gamecocks are going to keep this drive rolling. They'll run it from the gun.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards in the first half. So really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Receivers are bunched together. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, they trapped him for a sack.
And just like that, you go from knocking on the door, ready to put points on the board, to taking a sack. As we all know, when you move down inside the 10-yard line and you decide to throw the ball, things happen fast. You got to...
We'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitching catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You can see that right here on game day and how much shows up for a touchdown.
thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. He'll hand it off. Breaks into open space. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Dropping back. It's Jordan. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And a timeout is... And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT up and good. We get a little bit closer. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the kickoff will be returned. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. First down. We're going to throw the football. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Right down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. On first and 10, looking to throw. Slides a good throw. He shreds the tackle. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short pass finds the tight end. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this
Deep shot toward the end zone. Was it too far over everyone's head and incomplete?
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors for our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Gamecocks will kick this away to begin the second half. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. Off play action, he's looking to throw. The pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings them 4th down now. Nittany Lions will have to take it away. Surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Let's see if he can make something happen with the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in the return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, of this playoff game, no adjustments, go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. Throw to the running back in the flat. And wrap it up after the completion just short of the first down marker. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Because this quarterback told us this. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a receiver wide open here. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The offense is looking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Pounding away with the run game. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Short throw complete to the tight end. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of the passing game.
They bring him down to 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Playoff games coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away, secure the victory. And here's the handoff. Well, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Just keep turning these yards out, playing with the lead here late in the football game. At the very least, you're thinking about making this a 2-possession game with a field goal, but keep eating that clock.
Pass caught, they get him down, but that first down should be enough to secure the win. They survive and advance to the next round of the playoff. First and goal, will try to run it in. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the UCLA Bruins offense comes onto the field for the first time today. So here we are at the semifinal stage, the final four teams with a chance to win a championship. Every stage of the playoff, Kirk, a little bit more intensity, a little bit more pressure, and now the winner tonight can head off to the national championship game.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how much is at stake for both of these teams. And to me, what I've learned in watching these playoffs, the bigger that they've gotten, is that the teams that are able to deal with the mental aspects of the game and deal with the challenges that come with that. Who can endure this pressure is the team that's going to have the advantage and eventually is going to advance to the national championship. Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He's got room to run. And he'll get the first-down yards before they finally bring him down. The Bruins come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Walker. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They stop him, but it's a first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's caught. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The completion sets up a second down play. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Bruins, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
BAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Gamecocks offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Let's look at the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They get him down to the 41, but it's good enough for a first down.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Ball handed off. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Gamecocks will try to keep this drive moving.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down on this 3rd and short, see what you can do from here.
The ball is caught. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. Come to the line for 2nd down and very short down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. It's UCLA with the lead. We reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, Chris, this is going to set up a big 3rd down now for this offense. They're down early in the game with all the hype and the pressure on a playoff game. You don't want to dig yourselves too big of a hole. They got to keep it.
And now the ball comes out. A disaster. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. The defense has it. Off and running. Touchdown, UCLA. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble, takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
South Carolina, 0.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Took contact on the throw. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And this one is caught. Brought down as he passed the line to gain. Tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
No surprise. Offense going for it on 4th down.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return there, but a great interception. Bringing the offense the football to the 42. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Rush center down. It's 1st and 10. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looking to throw. It's Walker. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Throws it to the right. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch. And the Bruins trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talk about putting up points before halftime and then really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway that one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's a short completion at the big tight end. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball to 36 still. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. finally they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Catch made on the out route. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Gamecocks. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Boy, this is a huge score. Not only to cut into the lead, Chris, but just psychologically to be able to score like this. You go in at halftime, you make some adjustments, you get ready to make a big comeback now in the second half.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
The Bruins will kick this away to get the second half going. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. The passing game effective in the first half. Let's see if they keep it going or if the defense has made adjustments trying to protect the lead here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. Good throw, complete to the tight end. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot to the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10 and still running. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? Penalty makes it 1st down and 20. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. The Gamecocks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle finally made at the 37. And 1st and 10 from there.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The Gamecocks come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Touchdown, South Carolina, as they come roaring back now. But they were backed up to start the drive, but
with some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushing way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
South Carolina, 14.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss. And just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Back to pass. It's Walker. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Gets loose. The receiver makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. A solid gain. Nice play there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also of just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
Short connection to the tight end here.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. He's in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. We're going to find that window between the linebackers. He does it. Puts the ball right on the money. And then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And he knocks through the PAT. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
South Carolina, 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. And just like that, in one play, they moved to scoring position at the 23.
How about that? Receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for his defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The comeback is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
South Carolina, 21.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get it now, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The guys up front line up. It's first down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And it's UCLA on top here. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out. It is crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. To throw, it's Walker. He makes the grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Grinding away on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. It's incomplete. The defense rises up, gets the stop against this very efficient 3rd down offense. The Bruins will bring the punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Fielded near the 20. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And they get the completion.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out in the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep down the left side. Oh, it's big. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. Across midfield. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. The quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Walker. Good pass to the flat to a receiver. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. The short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. It's a 1st and 10 play. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Finds his target. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets him a few yards closer to the mark. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. Second down, they're going to throw it. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting...
Looking downfield near the end end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the incompletion, it's second down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. The clock is still running. I'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial third down. Looking to throw it again. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Takes a shot at the end zone. He's picked for a third time tonight. A quick spin move. And the defense is going to win this game. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves on. And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.